Hello from Tokyo! Today I'm going to do a blue version of the hydrangeas I did last time, which was in violet or purple. So I'm going to use these colors. This here is phthalo blue. I also have pearl blue. I don't know if that's going to show through, but I'm going to try it anyway. And I'm going to use the same light blue violet. These two are from Amsterdam. This is from Liquitex. And then for the base, I'll be using the titanium white leftover as well from the last pour. All the colors have been mixed with a super thin PVA glue, some water, and US Floetrol. And the white is just the PVA glue and water. And I'm going to reuse the same water balloon as the last painting, and I'll be wiping off the paint after each smash with a paper towel. So let's lay down the base paint. There is a pantyhose on the cup there because I mixed these paints up a little while ago, and it's always easier to just do this rather than pick out the lumps later. I find tilting the canvas is the best way to get an even layer of the paint. So that's what I prefer to do. So once you've cleaned the sides up and the edges, it's time to put some colors down. I'm going to put all the colors down first and then blow it all out. And then I will do the balloon smashing with the water balloon. So I hope you enjoy the video today, and I will talk to you in a little bit. Now that it's all blown out, it's time to start smashing with the water balloon for the smaller petals. And then once I've done both sides, I'm going to just do all the balloon smashing first. I will take a dotting tool and create little petals. We kind of draw them on with a tiny bit of paint on the tip of the dotting tool. So I'll be doing that next after this. It does take time, but I think the effects are really good at the end. Sometimes you get air bubbles when you do the balloon smashes, so then just take a torch and pop them like that. And then now I can start to draw on the petals. I will make them smaller than they actually would be, and then blow them out a little bit with a straw to make them look a little bit more natural. So this takes a little bit of time, but I'm going to keep on doing that. And every time I have finished with a petal, I will also dab the center of them to kind of group it in together, to center the petals together. the finished wet version of it. I love the blue. It's definitely a blue reminiscent of this temple that's very famous called Meigetsu-in Kamakura, and that's what I've kind of based this on today. I love actually that there are some of the lacing left as well from the blowout. What do you think? I think the colors really work. I maybe prefer this one to the purple one. Can you see where I've drawn in the petals also within the smashes? Not just the edges, like maybe the purple one I did more edges. I think it works really well. We'll see though when it dries. I used to have a tendency to put gold in everything, but I'm liking these ones that are just kept simply with the colors. Let's have a look now at the dried finish. I think you can see pretty well where I've added the petals, and it has worked once it's flattened as well. I'm gonna have to do this with the magenta color, I think, which is my usual color scheme that I do for the sakura smashes, the cherry blossom smashes, but there are hydrangeas of every color, so including that kind of pinkish magenta color. But I gotta say, this blue is super pretty. I might do like a garland one like this as well. But with gold added. So what do you think about this? Will you try this as well in this color scheme? It's actually a bit brighter than what's showing through the screen. It really pops. Anyhow, I'm very pleased with the results of this one. I hope you enjoyed the video today, and thank you so much for watching as always, and see you in the next one. Bye!